sine, I want you guys to use the same points as before. I wanted you guys to. And so this is what they look like. So here's your x values. When you plug those into cosine, you look at something different when you look at the unit circle. Remember, the coordinates give you the cosine number and the sine number. Okay? Because, sine is the opposite and cosine is adjacent. So, if I look at 0, I look at 0 radians right there. What is cosine of 0? Yeah, remember, it's the x value. It's 1. So cosine of 0 is 1. What is cosine of pi over 2? 0. Cosine of pi? Negative 1. And then cosine of 3 pi over 2? That's 0. So we put 0 right there. And then cosine of 2 pi, that would be 1. Okay? And so this is what our graph would look like. Now, I'm going to kind of simplify our graph a little bit. I'm not going to draw, that's just going to be 1 right there. That's going to be negative 1. And then I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 points on there. I'm not going to do the normal numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to put pi over 2, and then pi, and then 3 pi over 2, and then 2 pi. Okay? And then you graph all your points. It looks something like this. At 0 is positive 1, pi over 2 is 0, pi is negative 1, 3 pi over 2 is 0, and then 2 pi is positive 1. So your graph would look something like this. Okay, it looks more like a bowl. But if I were to take this and put it on a full graph and keep going, it actually looks really similar to our sine graph. Here's our sine graph, or our cosine graph. Zoom in. See, this is the bowl right here. It goes down and up. We stop at 2 pi. If you zoom out, it looks just like sine. If I put sine and cosine together on the graph, it looks like this. You see how they're not exactly opposites? This is the sine line, and this is the cosine line. The cosine line starts at positive 1. The sine line starts at 0. Okay, does that make sense? You guys see it? Cool. That's an intro.